So this is the KIA Forte model of vehicle, and we're going to put the fender covers on and cover up the whole front end again today. I'm using the same model of fender cover, the standard deep hook model. It's got an extra foot of depth on it because I have an extra foot of painted area here that I have to cover on the front end. Because these fenders, instead of extending all the way up here, which would be normal on a long-nosed car, they actually, this part ends right here, and the front bumper and grille wraps all the way back here to the front of the tire and gives a whole bunch more painted area here that would normally come in to be contacted by the technician when he's working across the front. So I want to cover that area, so I'm going to use the longer fender cover, the standard deep hook model of fender cover. And again, I have magnets all along the top edge here, and they can be shifted. They're north-south, held together magnetically, so you can even separate them if you want, and you can shift them to get around things like rubber bumpers and bolt heads that you might find on this inside lip in here. And if the magnets don't hold, then we have hooks here. There's 20 gauge stainless steel inserts in here. I bend them to form hooks, and they'll just hook over the inside lip anywhere in here where the magnets won't hold. So on this vehicle today, we're going to try putting the magnets in here on this steel lip and see how that holds, and maybe we'll use some hooks there also. I'm going to slide this magnet down in here just so I can get it down in onto some steel. And I'm going to slide this one back here so I can get some steel with that one also. So I'm locked in there, I'm locked in there, I might just lock in there. And so I've got a magnet locked in here. I've got a magnet locked in here, and I'm just going to use this hook down in here somewhere to lock that in, and I'll just get that back a tiny little bit. Okay, and now we're just going to see how solid we've got this locked on in here. So if we come around here on this side, then we're just going to see if that is locked on solid with those magnets. So we can pull on here, rock a car, and that's on there to stay. You never get to pull because you can't get a grip on here on this zero friction surface. Your clothing and everything just slides right over the top, so you can't actually get a grip on it to pull it. I'm just showing you that it's never ever ever going to come off there. And we can use the hooks there also if we needed to. So I'm going to put another cover on the other side, so I've got this fender done the same, and then we're going to work across the front end. And we'll hook in using some hooks there. We've got a convenient place to hook there on this one, so we'll just use that. And again, I've got the magnets locked in on here, and then I'm hooked here, and I'm hooked here. So once again, that one should be on there to stay. And because of the zero friction surface here, and the high coefficient of friction surface on the bottom, which is gripping the paint, you just slide over the top of the cover. You don't slide against the paint so you don't get any scratches. And so again, we've got this whole fender covered. And now I'm going to bring the big front bumper and grille protector and protect all this paint off on the front end. And I found some metal in here, so I just popped the magnets down in on the metal. If there's no metal in here, then I'm just going to use those ropes and use the ropes to tie on. And usually I just take a wrap around the hook on the fender cover and hook that inside, and then that locks that on so that can't be pulled off. If you did have a hood ornament or a hood latch, that would come up through here. And there's another rope here you could use to tie on if you needed to. And we'll just anchor this one around the hook on here also, and use that to hook that on. And then that's the big front bumper and grille protector, which is on there now, locked on, and extending the protection all around the complete whole front clip of the vehicle with the two standard deep hook model fender covers and the front bumper and grille protector. So we're going to take this one off now, and I'm going to take two more of these covers, put them across the front to show you that you can also accomplish the same thing, cover up the whole front end with 4 of the same model of fender cover. and everything folds up nice and neat with the clean side all locked inside, and it'll go into a tool chest drawer for storage. And this is another of the standard deep hook model fender cover, and I'm just going to pop one here, one there, and wrap that whole front clip up again. And I'm just using the hooks here because it's fast, simple, easy, and convenient. And I don't have to worry about hitting metal in there because I've got so much plastic in here in these modern vehicles now. And again, you're locked on and you're going to work. And that'll wrap that whole front clip up again. So that's the second option. If you just have these fender covers here, the standard deep hook model, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4 on the fenders and wrap that whole front clip up.